Jadi, if you can, if you need any help in the break time later or anything, just come up to any of the facilitators, even me. I'll explain to you the difference between invasion, which is TGFU, dan juga tactical and skill. So, apabila kita plan your lesson plan, it should involve tactical, which is TGFU, dan juga skill. So, kalau kita hendak mengakses skill, akan berlainan daripada hendak mengakses tactical, which is invasion. So, this morning we're going to buat tactical apa yang diteorikan yesterday afternoon. Alright? So also in TGFU, I'd like to touch on the plus size students. What happens apabila there's students that not able to do it perfectly in TGFU? So as I said again, the rubrics play a very important role. You can design the rubrics in order to accommodate your students. So if your students ada quite a lot of plus size students, so adapt your rubrics towards your students punya lifestyle. Maybe cooperation, teamwork, punctuality, stuff like that. In the end of the day, they still get marks. So the practical will be this morning. I'm aware that one team has cold drinks and umbrella. Which team is that? Ada? So SPAFL, pernah dengar SPAFL SBAFL. Have you heard of this in your school, SPAFL? Belum? Ada? Alright. Ada juga orang menggalang SPAFL. I don't know about SPN, memang ada gelarannya kali. SPNP pun ada gelarannya kali. So I'd like to touch on SPAFL. Ia bermakna only core subject semasa ni, tahun ini dibuat kursus bagi guru-guru subjek core for all over Brunei. Ia adalah satu rombakan dari segi pemahaman, assessment. So all the teachers in core subjects are doing SPAFL. Jadi dalam plan tindakan Kementerian Pendidikan Jasmani juga akan mengadakan SPAFL. Yang SPAFL ini bukan kami yang mengendalikannya, ada independent association yang akan mengendalikan SPAFL. Jadi tugas kami, amanah kami untuk make you aware yang rubrics ni, apa yang kita buat assessment rubrics untuk expose kita. So apabila kita masuk ke SPAFL kursus yang akan diadakan maybe next year, kita ada kebeliangan. Because a lot of teachers right now for the core subjects, boleh kita ask your colleagues, SPAFL colleagues, memang kebeliangan apabila mereka menghadapi rubric assessment, cara-cara menilai students. Jadi part of our job, apa yang diamanahkan kami kepada BIS kita, try to make you expose pada assessment yang akan di carried forward ke SPAFL next year. So mula-mula pada amnya core subjects sahaja yang akan dikursus dalam segi SPAFL ini. However, in the next years, pendidikan jasmani juga akan turut serta kerana ia memberi priority kepada pendidikan jasmani sebagai tahap yang tinggi. Alright? So that's from my part, easy. Any questions on all that? So ini reminder juga, mungkin saya hendak menyampaikan amanah daripada timbalan dan pengetua. Mata sains adalah zon bebas tembakau. Jadi saya menyampaikan amanah saja, harap-harap mungkin kelupaan kali untuk memperingati semua guru-guru. Dan yang kedua, kalau boleh by the end of the day, each zones tidy up the respective zones, kerana kadang-kadang every afternoon kelupaan barang-barang dan nenda on the table and on the floor. Itu saja daripada saya. Thank you very much. I leave this to the next facilitator yang akan touch on practical TGFU. Good luck.
Jauh lagi tu practicalnya. Siapa? Jauh practicalnya hoki. Hoki. Masih ada pakai besar. Nanti aku mau.
Alright, first things first, I need all the teachers to be back in their respective groups, yesterday's respective groups, so I need to reshuffle yourselves. Those who were here the afternoon yesterday, could you occupy one of the empty tables on this side? Okay, I need you to reshuffle as quickly as possible into your groups yesterday. Let's make a move, come on. Yep. Those teachers who were here yesterday to move over to this side, right here, this empty table here. Invite everybody to move back to their respective groups. We also need to identify those who are missing. So, you guys are in one group. This group, can you guys move to this so you can have this table? Siapa yang group sini kemarin? Back here. Is Raman. Back here. Dah, satu, dua. Satu sini, dua sini. Alright, I need to check if you have members missing. You have one? You have? Two missing. One teacher from Sarina Abu Bakar yesterday, right? So, Howie, you'll be in this group. And then one more teacher. Probably second, yeah. So, there we go. Sorry teachers, because they were in a group before, so we'll spread you out later on. Okay, so we have 3, 4, 5, 5, 3. Okay, now, one of the reasons why I need you to go back into your groups is because we're going to do an activity straight off. I just have to explain the game here, inside, so that when we go outside, we play straight away. Okay, we need you to be as productive as possible today. Okay, welcome back everyone. I hope you had a good rest. No? No? Okay, feel cranky this morning? I hope not, because today we're going to play a lot of games. So I need you to be energetic. Okay? Because we are PE teachers and we have to go through this every single day. We play games. So we need your spirits to be up. So welcome back. A quick recap. Well, this was meant to be for yesterday. So before the break, a long break that we had a recap in TGFU. Like Azrin mentioned, we had a mix of concepts between the tactical and the skills, right? Especially in the design of the lessons. And then we used the rubrics. Did you guys bring your rubrics with you? Because we'll be using it. I've already mentioned yesterday afternoon to bring your rubrics and everything else. Can you have your rubrics on your tables, please? Your rubrics. I've already mentioned it in the afternoon yesterday. Because you need to use these worksheets. Okay? Have your rubrics with you on the table. We've used the rubrics, we discussed the difference between each level of performance, between 5 to 1, 5, 4, 3 to 1. And then, your lesson design. Like I said, and Azrin mentioned earlier, that teachers have a mix or confused between the tactical focus and as well as the skills. Alright, skills is highlighted in FMS. In TGFU, you need to focus more on the tactics. You need to highlight that in your lesson objective. Okay? Now what we're going to do next. This is our sample. Now we're going to show you how we are doing it in our lesson for TGFU. It's just a sample. Our lesson, same like you guys, same profile like we gave you. We have 60 minutes lesson. We have now about 28 students. 32. Ours is 32. We chose 32 students. And then, mixed gender. Our tactic focus is 2. Position ball on the field, which is for the batters. And position on the field, which is for the fielders. So we are doing both. We're assessing both tactical focus. And it's called Kickworks, our game. I'll explain the game later on, but I'll tell you how our lesson looks like. Okay, the game is called Kickworks. Students will be divided into 4 groups with 8 students each. 8 times 4, 32. Am I correct, guys? Yep. Yeah. So students will be divided into 4 groups with 8 students in each. And then each group will have 4 batters and 4 fielders. Right? That's our lesson. Can you imagine that so far in your head? Yeah? Continue on. The students, of course, will play it outside. Because sometimes we use it in the gym, but because we have 32, we'll play it outside on the field. And then, after that, back in the gym, they will have an interview session with one another. We'll explain that further. Okay? They'll come back and have an interview session within the groups. What do you do now? Just now was our sample of the lesson. So what do you do? All of you. Okay? We'll come back here. I need 4 volunteers. Anyone? From all of you? 4 volunteers. Don't make me choose. No one wants to volunteer? Really? Come on, teachers. We are professionals. You need to know how to learn volunteers. Come on, volunteers. No one? Okay, facilitators, take your pick of volunteers. Or should I say force volunteers? Ali, take your pick of number 1. Melanie, take your pick of number 2. Nasria, number 3. And Daria, choose number 4. Just tap them on the back. We got number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Come on, Nasria, choose your player. Quick tap. Can I have the volunteers, please, standing up? Oh yeah, sorry, the winning group doesn't count. So you can choose someone else. Okay, I'll volunteer teacher from Out of Science. I want Cikgu, I want Kuhairul. Stand up. And 1, 2, 3, one more. Who else? Come on, we need one more. Can we have the volunteers right here up in the front, please? Got 4? One more.